Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to Desert Sky Tarot. Today, we're going to be doing our January 2024 reading for you, Capricorn. So, Happy New Year. I hope that you had a great New Year's Eve and a great Christmas, great holidays, and gearing up for what the new year has in store for us. So, today's reading is going to be a general reading, which means it may not resonate or apply to all of you. But if it does, make sure to like the video or let us know down in the comments below. Love to hear more about how this stuff impacts you and what you have going on. The other thing, too, is if you have stumbled across this video at a time that's outside of January 2024, then no worries. This is a timeless reading. If there is something in here that grabs your attention and attracts you to this video, then you're in the right place. There is a message in here for you. So what we're going to do next here is get the spread laid out here. We're going to jump in and see what this reading has in store for you, my friends. So give me just a second. We'll get going. Okay, Capricorn, very interesting spread here. Let's just take a look at this. Of course, I feel like this has something to do with like work or career. Imagine that, Capricorn, not or a Capricorn in a work reading. So let's just look here. Okay, so we have the creativity and exhaustion card, and the creativity card is a card of growth. It's of building something, nurturing something, something that Capricorns in general are very good at developing, processes and making things work and grinding it out and all those good things. But then you have the exhaustion card on top of that. So I mean, this is actually a card of accomplishment. I mean, they've accomplished what they wanted to. They put a lot of hard work in. The problem is they're just worn out, and they built this up around themselves. So I think that whatever this project, whatever the situation is for you, is that this has been a passion project. It's been something you worked very hard at. You put a lot of energy into, and it's ultimately gotten you to the point to where you're kind of worn out and you're ready for something new. And that is actually reinforced down here with the adventure card, which ties in. And this is new adventures. This is moving in a new direction, finding the next thing. You can see this little girl stepping over the hill into all these really pretty colors and bright lights, getting excited about what that is. So I really think that that's kind of what this is about is, okay, you're kind of in a spot now to where maybe you feel stuck, you're kind of worn out and you're ready to make that change. And that's right there. Let's see here. Actions you're taking. Actually, you're kind of in patience mode right now. You're kind of on hold. You're kind of like, okay, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to wait and I'm going to look for the opportunity here, and I'm just going to keep my head down and keep grinding out until the right time pops up. That's kind of the actions you're taking in response to the situation here. But the ultimate goal here is you're really, the past lives card is a cyclical card, and for this particular situation, I'm really kind of reading it as in you're waiting for this cycle to end so you can move on to the next thing. And it needs to be a little different. It needs something to stimulate you, that excites you. It can't be the same old regurgitated thing over and over and over again. So, I mean, if it's a job, maybe it's a new job, maybe it's a new department, maybe it's a new project, whatever it is that you're working on here, it has to, it's time where you need it to stimulate the creative part of you to get back to where this started out at. And so you're sitting around patiently waiting to recognize that opportunity to do that. Though, you've been waiting around for this, but not taking much action. Your action is being patient. There's virtue in patience for sure. But the next card that I'm tying into is the Lover's card, the card of choice. And I'm actually kind of reading this as one, it is choice. Um, but again, getting back to that creativity, something that stimulates you, something that you're excited about. And you're not going to, I don't think you're going to get that by sitting around waiting for the right opportunity. I think that you need to take some steps here. I think the choice is about taking some steps here to almost go out and grab this and find this. And which makes sense. I mean, that's part of being a Capricorn, is that need to initiate, that need to start, to get going. I mean, and sitting around, I mean, you've been patient, but I think that kind of is, it's only good for a certain period of time, I guess is what I'm saying. I think that's really starting to wear thin on you. So I think it's time that, you make a choice on what to do about that and take some sort of action, is what I'm really kind of pulling out of here. Let's take a look at some of the things that will help us along the way. New perspective, new thought process. Again, you need something new here, a new intellectual endeavor to stimulate your drive. And I think this is something. I mean, this is in the area of assets, thing to look out for things that you need to attain to move forward. Is kind of how I understand this right now. And to me, this is basically saying that look out for this idea. There's something that you're working on, or something that's coming down for you that's a new idea. It's going to be something that you should take action on. It's going to get your juices flowing again. I think it's going to happen probably sometime in the next couple months. So too, we got our short-term opportunities here is the understanding card. And I think that all of this is going to come down. If you take a look at the card itself, you can see the bars are starting to fade here. And this canary that's been kind of stuck in its cage is the bars are about gone. And here before you know it, it's going to be out there free and flying free with the other wild canaries there. So I think that whatever this block is for you that, is really kind of stuck you in this mode, it's got you feeling like patience is the route to go. I think all that is crumbling down here. And then when that time comes, that's where that choice is going to come in. You're going to have to make a choice, to go. To recognize what this new idea is and move forward with going out and being free. And then the integration side of that. So taking everything that has led you up to this point in your life, all these lessons and challenges and the experience that you have, and then integrating that into whatever it is that you find the passion and the new things as you move forward here. So just kind of balancing everything out, not going too crazy, not like dismissing all of this, because there's value in all of this. It's about taking the value that you found in this, integrating it into your life and moving forward so that you're in a better place when this is all said and done. Let's see here. Timing. I think we're kind of at the end of this patience deal. I mean, we got the timing here is this flowering, and this is, well, this is technically a queen card, which does promote for patience, but I almost feel like things are blooming now, and maybe it's the card, but whatever else, I don't think this is something that's going to be a long-term deal. Maybe it's that, hey, your patience is going to be rewarded, but that time is over. Now there's movement. Again, I don't think this is going to be a very long deal, because I actually think that whenever these walls start to fade down for you and you actually take action, you make this choice, it's going to move fairly consistently for you. I don't think it's going to be like overnight. And maybe that's what this is. This is patience, but it's not the same type of patience as I see this. This is long-term, over the course of, months and years or whatever else, to where this seems like, yes, be patient in your outlook and your attitude, but things are happening around that. So don't overreact. Be patient in your reactions, maybe, is a better way of looking at that. Okay. So things that will impact, influence, help, or hurt you. There is something here in the suppression that kind of wants to hold you back down in here. And this may be a comfort zone for you. This may be an actual person. Maybe there's somebody that you've, I don't know, worked with or involved with over here that is not ready to take those steps, or is perfectly comfortable over here, that's like trying to hold you back, trying to naysay you, trying to say things to you that make you doubt yourself and what you're doing. Just that's okay. That's a good sign, in that that when you see this, that you're kind of at the back end of this, that this is one of those signs that tells you you're on the right direction. Just be cautious of it, because this has the possibility to get back in you. He wants to get in your head, or she wants this, or this event, this energy wants to get in your head and self-doubting, and get you back to where everything is normal and the status quo and everything else. So that's kind of what these last two cards are about to me. I don't want to say they're negative cards, because I mean, even this is a completion. I mean, this is a completion card here. And I mean, this is everything's coming in on you. But hey, it's a painful ending, but it's an ending for sure. But I see this more as a person here right now, and I see this is what their person or something that's going to impact a person or an energy, something that wants to get you back to this state, because these are very similar to me in terms of actual cards and what they're trying to do. So, okay, let's take just a quick one more look here at some of the things we're going to look out for. Look out for our new way of thinking. I want you to take a look at and keep an eye out for these opportunities. These bars starting to come down, the walls starting to crumble. And then as those happen, make sure to be careful to take the lessons, the integration, and all that into consideration. Don't move too fast. Don't move too slow. We don't want to get stuck, but we don't want to overshoot either, which is where this kind of this flowering, this queen is coming from here. But you definitely have things that are coming your way. You had crumbling of the walls. You have been patient. There's a breaking of the cycle. You got new adventures. You got new ideas coming in for you, and then balancing this stuff all out so that at the end of the day that you end up in a better spot than you were when you're back here. So that is what I have for this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions on it, make sure to leave questions below. Feel free to shoot me a message. If you have a specific question, shoot me a message, comments as well, and we'll pull up the spread and see if I can pull anything else out for you in terms of the context of your question. That's it. We'll wrap it up. Thank you very much for watching. Again, I hope this was helpful, and we will see you next time.